Hey guys, SmartNinja000. Today we are back with the map, but I'm not actually going to be doing command blocks today. I might do a little bit because I have some news. First off, I just want to point out that we have already started working on the block breaking map. We already have systems in place to keep you in the map. I'll be getting into that. We have worked on dropper a bit, not going to go into any of that. We're actually going to have to be removing some stuff we showed off previously, but map's been changed a little bit. Got that nice tower. Little bit changed. Let me real quick go over it quickly because I have a funny story to tell. First off, this all works now. Oh, I can't. You know what? Just we didn't take fall damage. We have a jump boost, which gives us no fall damage. That goes away in a couple seconds. Basically, you get blocks now. That's on a timer. So that's pretty great. Now, I have a story. Now, I was showing off commands for this, okay, in the video, which won't be uploaded because corrupted hard drive or something. I'm bad at excuses. So we basically, what happens is we teleport them, then we teleport them down. So I had grabbed this command block, and then, me being me, I paste that command block on a clock, not realizing it. Then I set a redstone block on the clock. And actually, wait. Now I'm confused. Now that message not being displayed anymore. Okay, never mind. I was like, why is this powered? And it teleported me to the void infinitely. So I broke the map. Good job, me. So here we are on a server. You can tell it's a server because I'm able to press tab. We also have a console which can say messages. It's a server, trust me, which I then used to basically do remove the command block by turning off commands. It's actually, command blocks aren't powered in this. Command blocks are not enabled on the server. You can also do this with your realm. I'm on server.pro. It's a free server. Great quality service. Definitely recommend it if you ever break a map. That's my suggestion. And then we had this. Real fun. Slow-mo. It's the right version right now. So why don't we actually hop on that? Shh. And this is where we left off. So that is what has happened. Now, map. We changed that. Now I have started with the block thing and I'm actually about to get back to it. But if I just place the command block down here, mimic it starting up, and actually fall down, you will notice this is the game where you run around, will slowly change its color. Remember, you'll be getting slowness, so this will be harder. And another thing to note is I actually give you night vision, just so that way you can actually see down here, because if I were not to, it'd be very dark since no one else has really fallen down. Of course, there's 3 layers just because 3 is a good number. Again, this is a collection of maps now. Here's the glitch, which I'm going to... Oh, we're off sync. Oh well. There is some ways to glitch this, which is why we're actually going to be giving you a high enough jump boost that you can't even jump. In this game, you cannot jump. And that is because if you time it correctly... Let me try and time it correctly. Boom, 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 boom. 3, 4, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. I am not dropping blocks down. Pretty sneaky, right? I have timed it perfectly, so I don't place blocks. That is pretty sneaky. So obviously we don't want that. Now that we have a couple different options, we can fill underneath them 2 blocks, which could definitely work, which is what we could do, or we could give them, you know, why don't we actually do that? Because, I mean, I do like having you be able to jump, but I don't want it, so you can all, there we go, we're back in sync with it. I think that's so funny. I'm sorry. So we have the, hey, you can't leave the map message. But all we have to do to fix this is, you can even see the commands. is just make this -2, -2, -2. And now, if I come back into the map for, let me just 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm in there and it's breaking underneath, which is perfect for us because we don't want any cheaters. Yep. So, and of course, this is actually in the exact same map as the Spleef map, which I will show off in a second. If I mimic the startup for that again, I want to go in survival so you see the no. There we go. Now you don't take fall damage, and I think that's just a little bit cooler than just spawning in it. One last thing to discuss is what's it called? So we also, if I just can, yep, we also get blocks, which slowly happen. Here I can just power this up. Oh, power this up, and you'll notice I'll be getting blocks. That is what the item timer is for. And I think blocks are just going to be a nice little addition. Of course, we have to add the tags so you can actually break blocks so you're not in survival, and add tags so you can place blocks so you're not in survival. Now, I realize that's a lot less dramatic, everything I just went over, but if you'd watched the previous thing, although you wouldn't be able to because insert excuse here, yeah, so, you know what I mean? So now we have to add in our you cannot leave the map. Now this is used to prevent spectators from leaving the gameplay and trying to escape. Look at command blocks. Now there's a few things to note about spectators. One, if they press the hotbar keys, they can teleport to team members, players. By the way, we are going to add teams so people can not attack invisibles. So that is something to keep in mind. Or not attack, or attack anyone. So you can teleport to players, and you can also fly through blocks, obviously, and everything. But there's something to note. You can actually adjust the speed of how fast you fly by scrolling. Now, I'm going pretty fast, you can see. It's definitely a lot faster than creative. And I can also, so I can accelerate and I can deaccelerate. I am sprinting, as you can see, as we have that, but I am not able to move if I just start accelerating, and faster and faster and faster and faster. Definitely works nicely. So, but you can see, we want to make it so they can't leave. So, you'll notice they actually got the message twice then, because they are actually trying to leave the map. Now, if you're good, you might be able to, which is why we're going to have to make this. Yeah, see, we got, I don't know if it was just because I cleared my chat that second. I doubt anyone will be able to, ooh, I didn't clear my chat then. I doubt anyone will be able to get out, but if you time it correctly, you can try and get out. So the way we're doing this is we're detecting melon blocks. I always use melon blocks. I used it in Piston Wars, which is why the map was open, because I showed that off. The reason I use melon blocks just because they're not a used block. They're not used often, and they're very nice. Now we need to find the center of this, or at least a center of this. So you'll notice it's not actually pixel perfect. I messed up the chunk ever so slightly when I was building the outside, but it's like basically perfect. We can still calculate the center. So you'll notice this one is one farther, so that means the center is these 4 blocks, which is perfect because look at that, it lines up perfectly with this. Now we just need to find the coordinates. So if I teleport, I'm looking at 21, 21, 21, 21, that's the y coordinate. I'm an idiot. 63, 63 and 64. So if I TP epi to 95.0 and 64.0, we are teleported here to 20, which is the center. Now we fly out of here. Oh, and look at that. The server just stopped for some reason. Okay. That's not important. So we're going to copy this command, paste this command in. We are going to remove the utilraw command. We are going to copy this command. And now, if I try to leave, hey, you cannot leave the map. It's really nice to teleport you. Ooh, that's a bug. We don't want you know what? How could we do this? We have a couple different options. We could, oh, you know what? Maybe instead of making spectators, they are just on this barrier block thing. That could be interesting. Maybe a nice little, Tell me what you think about that in the comments below. Although I probably won't be able to do it for a couple days since this video is going to not come out today, but the day after tomorrow. But yeah, because spectators are finicky, of course, and also the fact that I don't want to have to put blocks behind all these steps. I mean, I definitely will if I have to, but look at that, huh? I don't know. I think it could work. We do need to also add a height limit, and now if you're trying to get out, there's easy ways to get out. Just now we need a height limit and a ground limit. So let's see. Let's say you can't go lower than this. So we are right now at 18. Now remember, this is the decoy map. What we do in here does not matter. And actually, let's try and escape. Wow, this is working effective. Oh, there we go. Don't worry, we're going to make the melons thicker. Now, what we do is we're just going to copy these two. Now, I believe if we can do detect tilde -1 if you're standing on black wool. We're going to teleport you. We need a 23. 23 seems like a good number. '23 is a perfect number, actually. Look where we teleported. Can we get an escape? We're also going to have a height limit just so you can't see out. Alright, looks like we're going to have to do this the old-fashioned way. I should probably not add caps. I knew that wasn't going to work. Teleport commands also work to get around the melon. And also, we could always teleport to the armor stand. Now, we want... So that works. Oh, what? Did I reset these? Oh, I reset this. Oh, okay. I don't want that to be reset. Wait, what? Confused now. So, telraw, the command. Okay, so... This should be melon. That's wool. Why did I mess up the order? That is wool again. That is melon. That is wool. Yes. That is melon. Yes. Copy the beginning bit. And now this called... Now I like to call this, if you're wondering, I call it the world guard or the mindplex method. The reason I call it the mindplex method is because that server I know definitely has it for basically all of its games. If you're in spectator mode and you try and leave, bam, teleport back in. So we're teleporting in here. You can't actually get the method Oh, you know what? That might be a problem. You cannot leave them. That could definitely become a problem, so we're going to actually change the way that works in a second. No, why did I said this one? Yeah. We're going to add something ever so slight that will definitely help us out. Remember, you're supposed to be in Spectator when this is happening. So, we're going to detect if you're Spectator. Now, I'm going to do this off camera. I'm going to finish the rest of this up off, and we get into the very last bit. We have a few things we added. We added this. I actually haven't shown him that. We had this train. We had this creeper face. We had this Enderman. We have added this well. We have added this terracotta. It's actually the same terracotta as this sword terracotta thing. Look at that. Similar. Am I right? We have... Is that really it? I thought I did way more than that. I did all that, by the way. Oh, and I had that check mark. Don't know why I added a check mark, but I added a check mark. Oh, and I added a face somewhere. That's right. Here, which you can actually fall in. Remember, slow pace, so not that big of an issue that they're all so closely compact. Anyways, that is it for episode 3 of Mapping Slow-Mo. Oh, I wasn't sure if I was going to fall in those. Anyways, if you enjoyed this video, then be sure to leave a like. That way I know if you have any suggestions for things I should do with this map. Definitely leave that like because I need suggestions. Maybe a lobby theme, any of that stuff. Anyways, that's pretty much it. Thanks you guys so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, definitely leave a like. Subscribe to the channel if you're new. Share it with your friends so that way I get more views. And also, then they'll be able to watch some YouTube when they say they're bored. So yeah, thank you. And I'll see you in another episode.